Dr. Quinn, how can religion impact a person's vulnerability to COVID-19?
Well, basically, the research has demonstrated repeatedly, and I've studied this, that going to church, participating in prayer, and believing actually positively impacts your health. And it works by increasing the performance of your immune system. Now, note that we've studied COVID-19 quite a bit, and we've learned that our number one defense against COVID-19 is our immune system. And some of the mechanisms that were discovered in the research was the fact that individuals that pray, that engage in religion, they have a healthier lifestyle. I mean, they're less likely to smoke, according to the research. According to the research, they're less likely to engage in alcohol abuse or drugs. There's more sleep. There's more likelihood that they'll engage in physical activity. And most importantly, there's less stress. And all of these factors can help someone's immune system become stronger, which gives us quite a legs up on this COVID-19 pandemic.
That is very interesting stuff. Now, in-person services can be a bit of a challenge these days. What does the CDC say churches should be doing?
Well, the CDC in May of this year released an update called Considerations for Communities of Faith, and it had various recommendations. Some of these included that faith-based organizations, they maintain, but first establish, continue a relationship where they have communication with state and local health officials so that they can implement different protocols pending this very fluid pandemic. But also they take into consideration individuals that are vulnerable, such as your elderly or those with chronic problems such as diabetes and whatnot with compromised immune systems, and offer alternatives such as virtual church services. And lastly, they advise that they, practice hygiene such as hand washing, masks, social distancing. All these recommendations were given by the CDC.
Now, Dr. Quinn, sometimes virtual options just don't feel the same way. How can churches enhance that side of the experience?
Well, I grew up in the Church of God in Christ. Singing, dancing, it was an experience. And with the virtual, some of the recommendations would be to let individuals sing a solo during the church service. Maybe let children participate, let people do verses, but try to make it interactive so that we can bring it back to fun and really enjoy the church service, but still serve as we do.
Absolutely. Dr. Timothy Quinn, great stuff as always. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us this afternoon.